Kinesiology is a natural therapy that has the ability to reveal all types of imbalances in the body using the body itself as an instrument of laboratory analysis. The body is laid out in a series of pathways, and along these circuits are muscles, bones, lymph nodes, organs, all connected to each other in these pathways. And when something goes wrong at one end of the circuit, it's easy to imagine that things at the other end of the circuit may also be affected. With the use of kinesiology, we are able to tell when one of these circuits is not functioning optimally. We do this by tapping into the autonomic nervous system. Every single muscle in your body has a sympathetic spindle that attaches into the autonomic nervous system. And when something's wrong in one of these circuits, your autonomic nervous system kind of goes on guard. And you can tell it's on guard by testing a muscle in a circuit. It will essentially unlock, telling the practitioner that there's an imbalance in that circuit. And you can then continue to use the muscle testing protocol to tell exactly what it is in the circuit that is causing the circuit to be unbalanced. As we go through our testing protocol and we encounter a muscle that doesn't hold its tone, this tells us something, and we can begin to explore using the testing protocol to figure out exactly the location of the problem. You can see that the muscle I'm currently testing is on the stomach meridian. Note that the muscle is initially strong when I test it. However, when I introduce something toxic into the circuit, in this case sugar, the muscle goes weak. That tells us that for this person, sugar weakens this circuit and ultimately isn't good for the body. Another example of how we use the muscle test is when we find a weak muscle to begin with, and we introduce something in the circuit to strengthen it. Right now I'm testing the teres major muscle, or governing vessel circuit. This circuit is fundamental and often goes weak in accordance with mineral or protein deficiencies, as well as digestive issues. We can usually correct this with a combination of structural interventions, emotional balancing remedies, and remedies such as oils or trace minerals. And indeed, you can see that this client strengthens to fish oil, which will become part of the set of things we will use to balance her. This is what is so profound about kinesiology. When we test a muscle, we are not simply evaluating the health or the tone of that individual muscle. We are looking at everything along that circuit. Using the kinesiological protocol, we are able to assess not only what the imbalance is, but what it might take to bring the body back into balance, thereby once again helping you to be at your best.